Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Monday, the 7th of March, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the day, for the collective, for all 12 signs. So simply take what resonates and do not stress over what doesn't, okay? In my first attempt to record this reading, Spirit had said, life is stressful enough, okay? So don't stress over this reading. Just take what resonates. Anyways, don't forget to show your love and support on this channel by liking this video, commenting down below, even if it's just emojis, and subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. Welcome if you are new. And as I came off completely corny, we're going to begin by pulling the overall focus for the day from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. Don't be surprised if you're feeling a bit showy throughout this day. Your personality will shine for one reason or another. That's good, isn't it? Okay, for my beautiful collective for this upcoming Monday to begin, what is the overall focus? Okay, we have 3. Finding some answers, going through some surprising healing throughout the day. You could be shocked as to what Spirit informs you of. A truth within a matter. Someone's true nature may come to the surface, become more apparent. Oh, I just heard your pain in my neck. Interesting. Regardless, I feel like you're taken by surprise at the very least. Did I mention the overall message? It's taken by surprise. That's what I channeled from Spirit. Wow, interesting. I feel like I wasn't meant to say it until now, but you're taken by surprise when it comes to the healing that happens from a level of truth and answers that comes to be. Okay. Interesting. So when I first attempted this reading, there was a big focus on well-being, on taking care of oneself, on individuality, beauty. And now I don't see much of a focus on that. But we have love in reverse. Okay, a lack of love in a situation potentially takes you by surprise. Whether that's a lack of love exuding from you or from the other individual or situation or both, okay? I need to wrap yourself up with people, places, and situations throughout this day and moving forward that make you feel loved as an individual, period, okay? We also have travel and passion. What are you passionate about at this time? And I need to move towards that, wrap yourself up with it throughout this day and forget about, or at least temporarily move away from that lack of love. It may feel like you have to revisit it to get to the bottom of a situation or hear somebody's side of the story. It just feels like a bit of a surprise in one way, shape, or form, eye-opening. They're saying ear-opening as well. As Spirit just wants to talk to you throughout the day and tell you what's going on as they see everything behind the scenes. But so therefore trust them is what they're saying. But it's also, you're taken by surprise by the passion that you feel for your project, your business, your hobby, or for certain other connections. The passion that comes to be from the way you're moving throughout your day, right? What you're accomplishing, even small mundane tasks feel more, they're saying lively, okay? And I feel like you're also getting answers as to future travel that's going to take place. Think thoroughly about where you want to go throughout this day. And I feel as if you can manifest, you can make it happen. As my finger got stuck, some of us thinking about or feeling a bit stuck where we're at, or don't want to get to that point where we feel very stuck, okay? Dance towards where you desire and let your heart be free. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, we're going to pull some tarot. We're going to do a layered spread from the Tattoo Tarot deck. There's a fresh start that you desire, therefore will create another ending, and that will take focus to a certain extent throughout this day. It doesn't have to be simply one situation being replaced by the same kind of situation or something similar. It could be, but it could be, say, a move of residence puts an end to a relationship or certain friendships, or you name it, okay? Yeah, you get it. It could be a multitude of things if you relate it to your own situation. But I feel like we're very confident throughout this day, but a little bit emotional. Doesn't mean we're not passionate, okay? Queen of Swords naturally coming out. You could be feeling a little bit feisty due to those emotions, due to some of the answers you're getting. The surprise attack is what I'm hearing for some of you. And if somebody is attacking you, please don't accept that kind of behavior, but also don't retaliate or react. But I feel as if you need to reevaluate what's bringing you this lack of love or pushing you into that state of being, okay? You deserve to exude an immense amount of love and passion with everybody and everything you wrap yourself up with, period. Don't you dare forget that. It's a day that reminds you of just that. But I feel as if you're pushed to recognize or think a little bit here and there throughout the day or just throughout the entire day. Who and what is going to come with you as you move forward towards a lot of success in a passionate, love-filled life. Okay? You owe it to yourself to think about that, as I do feel like there's an underlying focus on past stress and not wanting more of that to come to be. Okay? With the Four of Cups coming out, they're saying shed a tear and move on. Shed a quick tear and move on. You owe it to yourself, and it may come through as just a little bit of a release that you need. Don't listen to sad music throughout this day. There could be an overcasting tone and feeling in the air of emotion, whether it's stemming from other people, you see on the streets or within your living situation, your job, or just, it feels like you could wake up and feel very attractive and deal with a lot, but it's an eye-opening, kind of shocking, surprising day where emotions could be floating around, especially if you're empathic. Do not listen to sad music. Watch depressing content on the news, on social media. It will lead to, they're saying depression or just not the best feeling, okay? You want to make sure that you're doing your best to maintain or bring back a level of optimism and positivity. You owe it to oneself at the end of the day. You want to finish up this day feeling quite content, okay, or as much as possible. With the Four of Wands, things are falling into place, okay? They're saying look up the spiritual meaning of a rose. There's something to benefit from that as things fall into place, okay? We do have two sets of flowers here in the imagery. You're still blossoming, as I see feathers in the back of this Queen of Swords. A very spiritual day, to say the least. But I feel like you're pushed to view your life as a bouquet of flowers, okay? At this point, you can pick a flower out and replace it with another, right? You can discard the whole thing and start fresh, right? Viewed as a blank canvas. There's a need to recognize that nothing's really permanent as long as you choose to view it in that manner. So therefore, if you view it in that sense, where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel? We brought this up in a recent daily, and I'm glad it sparked that sort of thought or reminded some of you of where you would love to go, live, or travel. But it's this day where certain surprises push you to recognize you have the freedom, the choice to make your life what you wish, all right? You have the power within you to take that lack of completion and replace it with that complete feeling, that fulfillment. As we have the Ace of Pentacles, there's going to be a thought about, or multiple moments throughout the day, at the least one substantial moment, where you go from thinking about what you need to release and cut out to thinking about a financial investment moving forward. Some of you, it could be a new job, but it feels more so something big you want to invest in that's going to transform your life for the better, okay? Whatever it is for you, and you probably have a good idea throughout the viewing of this reading. They told me to reverse it, okay? Also, you're going to be pushed to think about when you do invest in that item, situation, move residence, whatever it is for you, what is going to be inevitably cut out because of that, and therefore prepping for it in that sense. Are you going to minimize your time spent with certain individuals because of it? Prep for that by spending more time with them now, or cutting out a space of time, as I got a little bit emotional, to make the best until the best. Does that make sense? That saying is just taken another meaning, okay? But all the meanwhile, it just feels like that was just one example, okay? But also what other situations or expenses will be cut out because of that new situation, new investment, all right? Something to think about. Those who are meant to be in your life moving forward will always either come back around if they've left temporarily, or will be there once and for all, period. Even if there's distance or a lack of communication for one reason or another. Allow the maturity that should exist between the two of you, that connection or just that group of friends, to exist and be maintained so that people can understand by putting yourself in other people's shoes. We all got shit going on, right? You don't need to expect someone to be 1000% there for you 24/7 for that connection to last and be one with you for a lifetime, okay? And also, not everybody's meant to be with you for your entire life, some for a chapter. We have the Fool card and the Nine of Cups, being pushed to recognize that you deserve a leap of faith, even if you don't fully know the outcome moving forward. And it's this push to recognize what needs to be cut out, what needs to be adjusted and moved towards, what needs to be jumped towards, right? That leap of faith, once again, that was the weirdest laugh. It's all because you're being pushed all by these surprises that are popping up left and right, or just happen at the beginning of the day, and therefore all these thought processes take place as the day progresses. And with the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment lies ahead, okay? It's like a surprise leads to a wish fulfillment or an update as to when this is about to take place. But this imagery does, per usual, and it is at this time, leading me to believe that we're each going to individually be pushed by spirit to go through a bit of a Hall of Fame walk, right? What have we achieved, right? Yeah, there's a lot of false people we've encountered, difficulties, stresses, obstacles that we've experienced. But that's not what we're going through, because remember, it's a day where spirit's pushing us away from depressing content, stuff like that, things that could lead us in the wrong emotional direction. So we're being pushed to recognize that there's a lot to be thankful for, to commend oneself for. They just showed me somebody patting themselves on the back. All right, that you should be doing. And as you go through your own Hall of Fame, recognize that on the other side of this curtain, there's so many more successes that have yet to come to be. And it's a day, yes, you're taken by surprise, but there's so much to be grateful for as you've already experienced that and to look forward to. Horrible wording, but you get the point, okay? It's a reminder that your world's changing all the meanwhile. Let's pull some Moonology. Bear with me, getting a little bit emotional. Let's see what we have for this upcoming Monday to wrap this up. You're very close to achieving a goal, okay? Your goal, whatever that may be for you. What else do we have for Monday? Your hard work is paying off, and it's a day that's reminding you of just that. And I feel like that could give you some perspective on some of the disheartening or iffy news that you receive. And remember, you deserve to live a life of luxury, interesting, full of love and passion, but don't allow or let your past to hold you back, okay? And remember that these surprises that take place throughout this day are truly purposeful, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing Monday, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye.